test driving the Model S. Just got it 2 days ago. Super nice car. I actually really like it. A lot of the features in here I didn't even know Tesla had. Just messing with it overall, I think it's like a really cool car. Camera itself on here, super clean. It's like an iPhone, bro. Insane iPhone, just like a driving laptop. Just using the car overall, like all the different features that I've been seeing is just really cool. And just the insane startup time this car alone by itself has. Enough talking, I want you guys to see exactly what it's like to this car specifically. Bro, it's super windy out here. It's pretty cool. Vehicle Partner sent this one in probably like 2 days ago. I haven't even decided the price, but I know for a fact that this baby is going to be very, very nice, especially this summer. Like, I rarely have problems with any of the Teslas that I have, so they usually just run the entire time, and like no actual problems when it comes on to just charging, when it comes on to maintenance, when it comes on to just having any issues. And the typical type of customers I would get whenever like a car like this rents would be insanely just respectful and basically rarely give me any issues overall. I drove it down here because this is like the end of the road, and I just didn't even know exactly what to do or where I was at. But I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's been nice. This guy's just looking at me like crazy, like he's wondering why or how I'm out here just filming. But yeah, I don't know, like I've been getting like a lot of different vehicle partners, like people who actually like, they're just easier to deal with, easier people to manage. Because as soon as I decided that like I was gonna start only taking like certain types of cars, it just basically like explode. And just the type of stuff that I was able to just get involved in, like the type of rooms. This particular guy, like this guy for this Tesla, a part of our deal is literally Zoom calls, right? So this guy, he's like a owner of a private equity firm, and that's the craziest thing when you're doing like OPC, right? You get to manage cars from so many like insanely nice people, bro. And yeah, this guy, he's like insanely rich. So part of the deal that I basically do with this guy is just, I told him if he can do one Zoom call every 2 weeks, we're gonna do a Zoom call, which is the Zoom call would be like mentorship on like private equity and just managing business and like cash flow and all that stuff. Just a bunch of business stuff that you would never normally get from just like anybody with actual like brain cells, right? So that's the craziest thing. So now I'm partnering with a bunch of these new vehicle partners, and I can not only negotiate how much the split is going to be, but I can negotiate things that's just gonna be in my favor. And in this case, I basically negotiate like a fucking Zoom call. So at first we were at like 60-40 in the negotiation, in the deal, when we were just deciding off how much we're gonna do the split for whenever I rent his car. I started it at 60-40, and if you think about it, like I really don't have anything to lose because it's just an addition to my fleet. Whatever car I intake would just be like an addition to my fleet. And now we did the 60-40, and I was just like, okay, instead of 60-40, we can do 70-30 for one Zoom call every other week. And he was just like, okay, he's gonna take it. And then we do 70-30. So now we end up at 70-30, and I get one Zoom call each week from private equity owner. That's, you have no idea. You probably wondering like, oh, blah blah blah, like it don't even matter, whatever. It's just a Zoom call, bro. It's just a Zoom call. But I promise you, something tells me that those Zoom calls might change the entire game. Because if you think about it, like he's giving us this car, and it's the money he's gonna make off this car, it's literally nothing to him, bro. Just nothing, because he's already making like millions of dollars. This is already like $100K car. This car itself is like $100K car, like $100,000 car. He basically just like just drop it off like nothing. It was like not a big deal. He could just drop it off and he never basically care. So what I did was I just cleaned it up, have it ready for rental now. This is like the place that I live so far. This is the entire island, bro. That's mostly how my negotiation go whenever I'm like negotiating a deal, especially when it come on to a vehicle partner or just injecting new vehicles inside of the business. I really like the Tesla Model S because I don't know, it just feels more stronger than all the other Teslas we have. And so far right now we have like a Model Y, we have a Model 3, and we're getting a Cybertruck in June, but I haven't confirmed it yet. I'm pretty sure that we might still get that Cybertruck. I know we have the Model S. That's an insane amount of growth when it comes on to just this fleet, and just been growing it, you know. The amount of times I basically get just messaged by people to take their vehicles and just inject it into our fleet and just literally just try and make more money for them. And it's the craziest thing, the more money I make for each investor, they basically just tell their friend that, hey, I've been making money with this guy, blah blah blah, he rent my car and it's just been making money. So I have a lot of these guys on the phone right now, and just to have some of these guys' number, dog, is actually crazy, because most of these people, like, you would never meet them on a regular basis, especially these business owners. You would never meet them. And now, just doing this business, it actually gave me a foot in the door to just meet some insanely rich people. I can get to talk to these fucking people like every day. I can get to message them every day. And you might be surprised, because sometimes I have one guy who drop off like 6 cars. I haven't heard from that guy in months. It's getting to probably like a year now, right? So I just pay them out all the time, and I never even get to talk to them all the time. But this particular guy though, I researched him so much. Even when, before I go do the meeting with this guy, even before I go do the meeting with him, I researched every single thing about this guy. And I just didn't even think that somebody could just be so fucking loaded, bro. And this guy's fucking rich, dog. Like, he's insane, super wealthy guy. I think I could get so much game from just knowing more about these people and just talking to them, and just like, because I'm pretty sure he told me his mentorship, if he should mentor somebody, he said at least 20k. At least 20k you would have to pay this guy to just any form of mentorship or any form of just talking. And just by partnering up with them doing this business, I'm able to just talk to them. Skip the 20k. And now we're in the door. So yeah, half the time it's not even about the profits from this business. It's just about meeting new people, networking, having new connections, learning new things, and actually able to just scale this business or do more creative things within the business. Because every single time I talk to some of these people, like, I get like a new idea. They tell me how to fix something in the business. They can just teach me something that I just never know before. That you can't even pay for that, bro. I don't even know how much I would pay for that. And I've paid like thousands of dollars to be inside different masterminds, to be inside different groups. Just the raw game you get from just knowing these people or doing business with them. Because if you think about it, right, when you guys have aligned interests, you're basically able to get real advice from people, because we have aligned goals, right? Because if the systems and processes in my business are just completely fixed, I can literally help them make more money themselves. Because of this aligned goal, I'm able to just do like a lot more when it comes on to just like running the business, creating different processes in there, and just making sure the win-win scenario make a lot of sense for both me and these vehicle owners that send me these cars. So yeah, that's actually the craziest thing. But I want to show you guys the car some more. So I'll show you the car some more so you can get like an idea of how it is. I'm probably gonna do like a video of me driving it, and I'm probably gonna like step in it for you to see how fucking fast this shit is, bro. Just this car alone. Let me remove this shit. Like, this don't have like a, I usually have these rags, but this don't have like a freaking handle thing. It don't have one. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it over there for right now and just gonna show you guys. But I'm just gonna take some pictures. Gonna take some pictures, bro, and then see exactly how it is. Bro, what I love the most is probably just how long the battery lasts for in this car, bro. Like, dude, I've been driving for like a long time, and the battery just lasts like a really long time, especially in this. The other Teslas that we have, the other Tesla that we have, bro, the battery, I don't think the battery lasts that long in it, but this particular one, battery lasts mad long, bro. I'm gonna like bring it on the actual road. I'm gonna bring it on like a longer path so you guys can like see exactly how fast it go so far. This shit take off. Actually take off. Yeah, this is like insane. Like, just being inside of these, it's not even like a normal car, bro. Not a normal car. It's very, very, very sensitive. As you touch it, it accelerates like crazy. But yeah, this feels super luxurious. So I know that when people rent this car overall, it's just gonna be crazy, bro. People gonna love it.